By now, you have decided to get out of the comfort zone. By now, you should have decided to go after your dreams. By now, you should have decided to take massive action towards your dream. And not only am I going to show you how to do that, I'm going to do it with you. Walk with me. Listen, I'm Billy Miller, the motivational minister, and they call me the motivational minister because I help people to improve their lives by teaching them life skills from the Bible. And today I'm going to teach you how to overcome 3 levels of uncomfortableness. I'm sorry, my Bible falling all over here. Listen, when you decide to go after your dream, when you decide to step out of the comfort zone, when you decide to take massive action, you're going to be overwhelmed with these different levels of uncomfortable feelings. I'm going to talk about 3 main levels that are uncomfortable. The first one is the most popular, but you most definitely want to listen till you get to part 3, because the third level of uncomfortableness is the most relatable, and you need to learn how to overcome these 3 levels, because when these levels of uncomfortable feelings attack them, this is usually when people quit. And this is what I'm here for. I'm here to motivate you not to quit. Listen, you can't quit now. As a matter of fact, to even encourage you even more about not giving up and not quitting, I have a book that I want to give to you at no charge called You Can't Quit Now. And this is just an extra free resource that's going to help you to go from where you're at now to where you want to be. It's going to help you to persevere without giving up. Listen, if you would like a copy of this book, just comment the word book in the comment section, and I'm going to send it to you. Just comment book in the comment section, and it's yours, no cost. This is my donation to you. This is another way of me pouring into you. This is my gift to you, my gift to the world, if you want it. So like I said, if you want it, just comment book in the comment section. And right now, I want to get to this teaching, showing you how to overcome these 3 uncomfortable levels that are going to come. If you say yes to your dream, it's coming. If you go after you try to start a business, you try to write a book, you try to start ministry, you trying to take on that leadership position, whatever you're trying to do that's worthy of achievement, it's going to come with these different levels of uncomfortableness. There is no easy way. We all look for the easy way. That's why when people make videos with the word easy in it, they get a lot of views. Easy mode. We always looking for the easy way. Now, there's a such thing as working smarter, not harder. I get all that, but that's not what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about you're trying to escape the uncomfortableness. But there is an uncomfortableness. I call it the uncomfortableness of change. And this first uncomfortable feeling is number 1. Listen, it's not going to take me that long to show you these 3 steps too. So you most definitely want to stay tuned in. Listen, the uncomfortableness of fear is the first uncomfortable feeling that you're going to come. Write that down. Take a screenshot. Do whatever you got to do. Fear. I heard an acronym, or people say fear means face everything and rise. They said, hey, look at fear like that. It's face everything and rise, because a lot of people look at fear as forget everything and run. No, stop looking at fear as forget everything and run, and start looking at fear as face everything and rise. Listen, fear is going to come. Fear is going to come. I remember when God gave me the vision to write my first book, Life in Righteousness. Matter of fact, I got it right here. When God gave me the vision to write this book, it was exciting to have God give you an idea, a vision, right? And there's a part of me that was excited, but there's another part of me that was afraid. There was another part of me that was scared. Why was I scared? Listen, I've never written a book. I didn't know anything about how to write and publish a book. I didn't have listen, when God gave me the vision, it didn't come along with an author coach. It didn't come along with someone who's proven that's going to take me under their wing. So guess what? A fear came. What kind of fear? Fear of making mistakes, fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of being the laughing stock of the town. Look at him. He tried to write a book. Did you see that? And so that fear caused me to procrastinate. I procrastinated for 7 years before I wrote that book. You listening to King Procrastinator. Listen, you're not alone. Listen, I procrastinated for 7 years before I wrote my first book. God finally got a hold of me. I'm giving you the lesson so it won't take you 7 years. So I want you to pay attention. I want you to stay tuned into what I'm saying. Because you don't have to take you 7 years to accomplish your goal. It don't take you as long as it took me because of procrastination and making excuses. But I finally overcame the fear. And I'm going to show you how to overcome the fear. Here's some points I want to give you. I'm going to give you 3 points about fear that you need to pay attention to. The first point is, just because you feel the fear doesn't mean it's a bad idea. Listen, just because the feeling of fear is coming on to you doesn't mean that you're going in the wrong direction. Let's make sure y'all write this down, take screenshots, do whatever you got to do. Or come back and watch the video again. Listen, just because you feel the fear, don't take that as a bad signal. I remember, when I first started speaking publicly, I used to always be nervous. I'm talking about I'd be talking and I'd be sounding like this when I be talking, right? And other people talking, they just look like they're not scared at all. And I remember I asked my younger brother, because he spoke all the time. So I figured he's an expert at this. But I asked him, I said, man, do you ever get scared or nervous when you're going up to talk? He said, yeah, all the time. I said, really? He said, yeah. He said, but normally the nervousness comes when I'm first walking up. But he said, but as soon as I get up there and start talking, it goes away. He breaks the ice and he goes away. And it was something about knowing that he gets nervous too, somehow built up my confidence. Somehow let me know, oh, it's not just me. I thought it was just me. And once I knew that helped me better. And guess what? I had the same situation. I was like, it's like I'm nervous when I first get up there, but once I start flowing, once I start going, it kind of goes away. But listen, that's what's going to help you. Listen, you're not alone. Listen, even though I speak all the time, listen, I haven't tested it to the fullest. If I'm in a stadium with 10 million people in it, will I still be able to flow like I'm flowing now? I don't know. I hope so. But guess what? If nervousness comes, it's okay. Because guess what? Even some of the biggest speakers have that initial nervousness, but they're speaking in front of 10 million people. Are you got me? Are you following? All right, let's continue. Listen, let's see. Look at this right here. If your dream doesn't scare you, you're not dreaming big enough. Chew on that for a minute. Listen, a lot of you you're going to say yes to your dream. You're going after the things you desire in life. It's that time. We're in that season. But listen, it's normal for fear to come on you if you're going after your dream. And guess what? If your dream doesn't scare you, then you're not dreaming big enough. I want you to think about that. Whatever it is that you want to accomplish, if it doesn't scare you, if it don't put a little nervousness, put a little fear, man, I don't know how this is going to work, then you're not dreaming big enough. Second point I want you to know about fear is, that was it. I guess it's the same thing. Everybody feels fear. So, the first point, I got to jump ahead. So the first point was, just because you feel the fear doesn't mean it's a bad thing. The second point is everybody feels fear, which we just discussed. I just kind of jumped ahead before I gave the pointer. And then the third point is feel the fear, but do it anyway. Listen, first of all, you felt the fear. That doesn't mean it's a bad idea. Second thing is, okay, everybody feels this fear when they're going after their goals and their big dreams. Third thing is, even when you feel it, guess what? Still do it. Do it afraid if you have to. If you have to do it afraid, listen, just don't let anything stop you from doing it. Dedicate in your heart today that I'm going to do it. Even if you had to go palm sweating, even if you had to go with your hands like this, even if you had to sound like this when you're talking, if you'll just do it, that's what's going to help you to overcome versus sitting back not doing it. Get ready. See, a lot of people ready, aim, but never fight. And you're constantly getting ready, constantly getting ready. Ready, aim, but never fire. It's not until you fire. Oh, let me read you this quote, man. It just came to me. I wrote it in this book too. This is actually my first book that I was just telling you about. But and it's a quote by Dr. Farragher. I like this quote. Let me get to it right quick. He gave me permission to use this quote in this book. He says, "You don't have to hit a home run the first time, but you'll never hit a home run if you don't learn to swing." Listen, you just need to start swinging. Nervous and all, you need to just start swinging. Imperfect and all, you just need to start swinging. Unprepared and all, if you just start swinging, eventually, you're going to hit a home run. So that's the first uncomfortableness of fear. Another uncomfortable feeling that you're going to get is the number two, the uncomfortableness of comparison. The uncomfortableness of comparison. You'll find yourself doing this even when you're trying not to do it, because it's not popular to say you're trying to compare yourself, but oftentimes you're going to wind up doing it in a way. Let me say it like this: a lot of times we'll measure our success by using other people's yardsticks. I'm gonna say that again. A lot of times we measure our success by using other people's yardsticks. Let me show you some points, some notes I wrote down. Constantly comparing yourself to others can lead to unhappiness and lack of appreciation for your own life and accomplishment. And that is so true. If you're constantly comparing, listen, I have a YouTube channel, and let me tell you, sometimes I'll be looking at something. I believe I put out quality videos. As a matter of fact, if I put out quality videos, if you like the teachings that I've done, or maybe this is your first time and you like what you're hearing so far, just write the word quality in the comment section. Let me know if you believe that these videos are quality videos, right? So just do that. That's just a little side thing. But, I'll be watching, making videos. I get my average views. And there may be somebody over here that might crack an egg on their friend's head or something, and they get 1 million views. And so naturally you'd be like, man, that somebody got some foolishness and got 1 million views. And here I am giving life and only got these little average views. And so what happened? You'll start comparing. Are you following me? You'll start comparing yourself, even if it's not apples for apples and oranges for oranges. And if you do that, it's going to cause you to shrink. If you do that, it could potentially it's going to drain you and cause you to quit. Let me show you these notes right here. These are some notes I wrote down, and I just want to share them with you on the screen. Focusing on what others have or seem to have, rather than appreciating your own unique journey and circumstances, can erode your happiness and contentment. Like, I like what this says focus on what you have or seem to have. I like that because a lot of people fall for the social media success. We go on social media and people are only posting their success stories. They don't post about the mistakes. They don't post about the failures. And so you begin to compare and you think, man, I'm way behind because I'm messing up. I'm coming up short. Look, everybody on social media is winning. Yeah, they're winning because they're not posting to be who they're supposed to be. Chew on that for a minute. They're just posting on there who they want you to see. And now you're doing an unhealthy comparison, unrealistic comparison. Oh man, they got relationship goals on there. Oh man, they got wealth. They look happy, man. Oh man, now you're even more miserable. And so the happiness and contentment that you did have, now it's eroding. Now it's decaying. Now it is dying, and you have ignored your own unique journey and your own unique circumstance. And now you fail to appreciate it. You know, that's scripture for that. Let me show you the scripture. Galatians chapter 6, verse 5. And this is the contemporary English version. It says, do your own work well, and then you will have something to be proud of. But don't compare yourself with others. We each must carry our own load. This is the Bible we're talking about. Take a screenshot of that. This is the Bible. Well, don't worry about what everybody else doing. You do what you do and do it well. And then you'll have something to be proud of. Then you'll have your own unique circumstance. Then you'll have your own journey. And he says, don't compare yourself to others. He said, we each must carry our own load. You compare yourself or not, listen, you got your own load to carry. Don't sit here and try to be in competition with people. Be your own competitor. Be better than who you were yesterday. Be better than who you were yesterday. Your only competitor today is the you from yesterday. How can you be better than who you were yesterday? Listen, I don't care how many people, how many coworkers you got who won the awards or who got promoted or who's winning or are you following what I'm saying? Who were you yesterday? Can you be better than that? I don't care how many authors who have more books or sold more books or no. How many books have you written? And focus on the book that you focus on your book journey. Yeah, but look at all these people. They got a YouTube channel. They got 20,000 subscribers. They getting thousands of they monetized already. Don't worry about them. Who were you yesterday? Are you consistent? Are you persistent? Are you following me? If I'm saying anything that's making sense, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. And listen, now we're about to get to the third step, the third uncomfortable level. And this level is the most relatable level. Hey, I want to take this quick moment to tell you about this book, Whatever Devil, We Made It Anyway. The phrase whatever devil is for people who have overcome the odds when they should have been counted out, but God made it count. Whatever devil is for people whose testimony ends with, but God. And so I take, this book has 12 chapters, and each chapter starts off with a story about somebody overcoming the odds. And not only do I tell that story, but for the remainder of the chapter, I glean the wisdom from their testimony, and I teach it in biblical principles that you can apply for yourself. Listen, if you want to find out more about the book, just look in the description of the video, or you can just go to whateverdevil.com. Now back to our scheduled broadcast. Third uncomfortable level is the uncomfortableness of pain. The uncomfortableness of pain. Listen to me. While you're on your journey, you've decided to go after your dream. You decided to say yes. You decided to step out of the comfort zone. You decided to take massive action. You're going to have this uncomfortableness of pain. Why? Because everybody who start out with you won't finish with you. You're going to, some people are going to start showing their colors. You're going to start seeing who really supports you and who really doesn't. And it hurts. Because guess what? Some of the people you thought that was going to be with you, some of them was family members, some of them was classmates, some of them was co-workers, some of them was good friends. You're going to find out they're not really with you. Are you understanding me? And it hurts. because you wanted to take them along the journey with you. But they're constantly dragging you down. They're constantly belittling you. They're constantly filling you with doubt. And some people, they have good intentions, but their mind is so limited that they can't help you. You're going to have to go through, overcome this uncomfortableness of pain. Sometimes I get that pain too when, it was a lady one time who was mad, was asking God, why do these people here get to look like they having all kind of fun and sinning and look like they just getting away with everything? And God told her, you've asked me for a lot of things. Do you want them or not? And see, the point of that story is you who watching me, you who watching me right now. You may do like we said in the second step, start comparing yourself to others and like, man, it look like they just, they ain't living like I am, and they just getting everything that they want, just like they living a dream while I'm over here struggling. Listen, you have a journey, and oftentimes your journey is going to be painful. But listen, those people over there aren't going to become the person you're going to become. Those people over there aren't doing the things that you're trying to do. Those people over there aren't going to achieve the things that you're trying to achieve. God is individually working on you. He's designing you. And just because they seem like they're getting away with everything, or oh man, look at them, they living it up. You have a journey, and part of your journey to get to where you're going, you're going to have to become. Listen, the things you ask for. I know you want to be who God called you to be. I know you want to do the things that you want. I know you want to achieve. You want to achieve great things. But right now, you're not the person who's ready for it yet. And so you have to become. And so you're going to have to go through this uncomfortableness of pain, learning how to deal with rejection, learning how to deal with people who don't support you, learning how to deal with how can I say it? How to deal with the world that look like they're winning and it look like you're struggling. Can you be consistent? Will you be persistent? Listen, if you want the big harvest, you have to want the big assignment. Woo, chew on that for a minute. I don't know if everybody's going to get that one. I don't know. I'm hoping you go get it. Everybody else might not get it, but I know you'll get this. If you want the big harvest, you have to want the big assignment. Oh, man. I'm going to say it one more time. If you want the big harvest, you want the big assignment. So you're unique. You're different. And God is trying to get you ready. Listen, now that we're going to overcome all these things, right? Overcome fear, overcome comparison, overcome this uncomfortableness of pain, you're going to start taking massive action. And listen, there are 7 things. I did a video where I taught you 7 simple things that you can do today that's going to take you from goal setting to goal getting. And I put it all right in this video right here. So just click this video right here, and I'll see you in that next video. Listen, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed. And always remember that the word is your